Alright, welcome to lesson 2-2 video 3, and we're going to talk about subtracting polynomials in this video. So the only thing you need to fill in your notes here is distribute. So subtracting polynomials is very similar to adding polynomials, but there's one more step involved, and that is that we need to distribute the negative through the entire set of parentheses. So this negative is what I'm talking about here. If you remember, in the previous problems that we were doing, this was not a negative, this was a positive, so there was nothing that we needed to do first. But now it's a negative, and that means that every single one of these terms are going to be affected because they are all inside this set of parentheses. So instead of this being a positive 3x to the third, it now becomes a negative 3x to the third. Instead of this being a negative 8x squared, it becomes a positive 8x squared. So essentially you're just flipping the sign of everything on the inside of the parentheses if there's a negative here. Now don't worry about the first set, the first polynomial. The negative only applies to the second polynomial. So negative 5 becomes a positive 5, and then negative positive 6 becomes a negative 6. And once I do that, there's nothing else I need to do with this polynomial. I essentially have a new expression or a new problem here, and I just need to add the like terms in this set. Okay, so I'm going to box this in. So I have an x to the third and a negative 3x to the third. So those two are going to combine to give me a negative 2x to the third. So negative 3 plus a 1 in front of this x cubed, that's going to give me negative 2. Let me change colors here. Okay, now I have a positive 3x squared and a positive 8x squared. So 8 plus 3 is 11. Don't forget the x squared. And I'll draw lines for that. That's where those go. And then let me change colors again. So now we have a positive 5x and a positive 5x. So that'll give me a positive 10x. And then lastly, let me change this to green. Negative 4 and a negative 6 become a negative 10. And this is your final answer. There's nothing else I can reduce from here. So you have a U-try on the next, a couple U-tries, so why don't you try those, and then we'll see you in the next video.